Hello YouTubers, and welcome to the final installment of DraftHero. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It was a lot of fun to attempt. It was a lot of fun to kind of conceptualize and think, is this something that someone could even do? It's nice to be able to share the end of it here with you. So I hope that you enjoy this last chapter as much as you've enjoyed the series, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see next for potentially new challenge runs. Certainly open to trying more. We just need to have the ideas. So without further ado, enjoy. Y'all ask all the questions you want. It's okay. I believe I have learned something over our drafts. And that is that there's no bloody point in playing something that's not Mardu. I forced the flash deck once on Ikoria towards the end, and it was actually not bad. But right now we're coming up on 9.5 hours of streaming with 3 wins away from Mythic, and I'd really like to hit it today. Yeah, my play's gotten a little sloppy towards the end too, which is why I needed to like step away for a minute and refocus. You did indeed see me take a Hemiphage over a Divine Arrow. I believe this is a much better card than Divine Arrow. If you see me pick a card over another card, it's because I think it's better. Thinking here about Cloud Piercer versus Wolverine versus Squad, but I think the first Cloud Piercer has value. I don't think anybody's on the deck. That's good news. Piercer has some value. I don't think I can get enough squads to pull it off. People way overvalue those. Bushmeat is just wild game meat, is what the word means. You probably know that. But it's kind of like, you can buy something, we don't really know what it is, but you can eat it if you want to. I may have to play this. Our removal suite's looking pretty crap. That is a wheel I did not expect to get. We take that. Oh, okay. I think in Africa and Australia, they refer to like their wilderness as the bush or bush country. So it'd be like wilderness meat. Greetings. Ermagerd Dirk Bergen. What's up, Jeff? New Zealand too? I know they do it in Africa, and I was pretty sure they do in Australia. Rachel, thank you for the resub. Y'all spam some cats for Rachel. Thank you very much. Ermagerd Dirk Bergen. I want the Hemophage and the Scoured Barons, but I think the Scoured Barons is more important at this point because I'm through the first pack and don't have any fixing. The kill plan currently is Porky Parrot on a Hemophage, or just outvalue them and kill them with Weapon Eyes, and being able to cast our spells will help with that. Kind of same here, although I'd really love this Boot Nippler. I don't want a Haunted Nightmare. It's hard to cast and it's not very good. Marmoset doesn't go in the deck we're building. The Boot Nipper does, but this is an opportunity to just get the mana together that we need for this. Yoinks! Okay, there's our kill condition. Certainly playing this. Our removal looks like garbage. But we got 3 fixers now, so I'm not that stressed about the mana fixing. This thing's okay. It's not great. I could play Go for Blood. Like, there's worlds where it can kill something small, but it's not very good. That's what we got. I need another poacher. And a Boot Nippler. We did, so that we could take the Weaponize the monsters. That's the only other one we've seen, isn't it? It's a solid mana sink. Yeah, I would not go back and trade that out. Although I think we saw a second Weaponize, so maybe I am supposed to value the poacher more. Maybe everybody knows how good the poacher is, but not everybody knows how good the weaponize is. I was not accounting for that. Because you kind of do need two poachers for this deck. Clash is some removal if the mana works. But double red is asking a lot out of this deck. I said I just don't have good removal, so I think we have to take it. Do fight spells count as combat damage? I don't think they do. Yeah, because it's taking place outside of combat, so it wouldn't be fight combat damage. I was trying to think if you had Clash of the Titans and a Caprador, does that do anything? They should have used Duel for that mechanic. How about Duel, Dave? What do you think of that? Or 1v1 me, bro. Spun the boot nippler, that's good news. Smoosh. I like Smoosh. That's what Meld was, though. Wouldn't Smoosh be a better name for Meld cards? Alright, I can get like one more poacher, one more removal, one more duel, and we got a dag. I've already got one squad. It's conceivable I could play these if we got 3 of them. And another poacher. I played that some. It wasn't terrible. Especially with a couple death touchers. Like, it's possible we play that as a combat trig. I guarantee you nobody's playing around it. If I resolve it, it would be the first one I've seen in all of these flashbacks. Well, we said we needed another duel, and there's one here, so let's take it and not be unhappy about it. That's what our deck wants. Cub Warden we're happy about. By a lot. This kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I'm happy with another Boot Nippler. Well, I believe they're implying that you could sell human meat. Do I want to divine? No, I don't want a Divine Arrow over Boot Nippler. It does. This is the same thing. Okay. I can work with this. This is like not a lot of action Mardu, but it's got enough of the pieces I need that I could win. Never tried the long pork there, long story? I need another bushmeat poacher and 2 good removal spells. Coal bugs would be nice, but this deck can fart out tokens with the General's Enforcer. And Cub Warden can get us a good bit. So I don't really need that as much, although it'd be nice. But put 2 pacifisms and another bushmeat, or 2 good removal spells and a bushmeat poacher in this deck, and it's really good. Because like Go for Blood is not good, Blade Banish is not good, but that's what we got. None of this is what we're looking for. I think the mana's good enough that I can play a Friendship over a Sabertooth, and it's just better. Because it gives us 2 tokens to sacrifice to our 1 poacher and something to mutate onto for value for our mutate cards. Yeah, this kind of sucks. We didn't quite get there, but we got close. I got 1 more packet to get an incredibly light poacher, and then we move along. So Mana Sink or Divine Arrow? Because our removal suite is bad. I think that means we're on Divine Arrow. I don't like Divine Arrow. Yeah, it's weird. This is a format with remove, like it had some of the best removal I've ever seen. But we didn't get any of it. All right, we get 2 Divine Arrows. That's our removal. I can deal with that. I hope so, Yef. I hope so. 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. So this mana base is 777, but really 999. We're kind of leaning on them far finders a lot. But I don't really need the red early. I kind of need the other colors earlier. That means I'm never casting Forbidden Friendship on 2. Alright. Who needs to cast Forbidden Friendship on 2? Not me. I think it's most often lifelink in the dark early game. The reason I didn't do it is like I've got this for lifelink, so I'm not that worried about it. But as it turns out, I should have been. What do you reckon they got? They got something. I think what they got is a desire to be 2 for 1, which I'm pretty happy with. Which card, Mish? It's pretty good. You want to have payoffs in the cycling decks. That was one of the challenges. You needed enablers, which were the cycling spells, and payoffs. And this was a really good payoff. Well, it's not here now, but you know what I mean. You reckon they got 2 cyclers? I ain't quite ready to believe that. It's possible. I don't think it's that likely. I mean, I can play scared if I want to. I don't think they have cycle into cycle, or they'd have fired one off immediately. They either already have it, or they're crazy. They could block this and sack that. But I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. That's a way you could do this. It's going to leave you in a bit of a conundrum. That's better. It's much better, Andy. Oh, that was Dave. That's much better, Dave. I believe that Shadis is trying to imply that you were always right, Dave. Good evening, Wombat. At least I assume that's what they meant. You out of my game. Bye-bye. Britney Spears invented anime in 2007. I believe that is factually accurate, Andy. Kind of why Divine Arrow sucks. Owlbear's a lot better, I think, but they're both pretty good. And Witch Wolf is kind of the best of them all, ain't it, Mish? Remember Witch Wolf? I remember. Everything's dangerous when it's on fire. It was dangerous and then on fire. Fair enough, it can work the other way. Bears are freaking fast, dude. Are they only playing odd CMC cards? No, they're playing even CMC cards too. They play plenty of them. It does not. It was bleached. We've washed its brain and cleansed its soul, so nothing's all it needs to know. Welcome to the Southern Baptist Church. Dang it, Bobby. This was like a major part of our plan here. Close to being able to do both. But I guess I don't need to do both if I'm willing to do this. This puts them pretty close to dead to me, just swinging team if they don't have something. We cannot parrot ping. No. If we could, I would. So if we swung team here, they probably take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That ain't enough. If that ain't enough, I don't think this is doing anything, so we loot. That ain't enough either. This is a problem. They're going to start drawing cards here. I don't want them to draw cards. Well, if they take 2 and then I sacrifice the 2 things that they block, and then next turn I just kill them, don't I, unless they gain life? What would they be at? They'd be at 1. Can they kill me? 5, 6, 7? I don't think they can kill me. I ain't gaining crap with the Scorpion. Scorpion has to die for them to gain anything off the Scorpion. It's not going to die. I'm being a little bit risky here. But somehow they missed that, so we'll take it. I wasn't bluffing anything. You literally had to block. All right. Which kind of sucks. Because I don't respect this card. But if it's good in their deck, they're going to win. Oh, such bad cards, and I'm dying to them. I don't have a thinking emote. I just have a sad Hedron emote. That might not have been the right way to do that. Yeah, and it should have. I missed it. There's a 5/5 haste creature, and I'm missing 1 point of damage by not doing it, but I'm pretty content missing that point of damage. Oh, it has vigilance. I forgot it had vigilance. Holy carp. I'm bad then is the answer. In this case, I'm doing that just because they could have the 4/2. They don't. I'm tired and I'm missing stuff is the reason. I didn't miss that I'm dead to the 5/5 unless I'm very careful here. I mean, one of the answers to why are you making suboptimal plays is we've been playing for 10.5 hours. I'm freaking tired, man. And ma'am. Get hype? Me? I don't get hype. Y'all can get hype. I'm the final boss, Sumbub. Could use a black source, yo. That's not very nice, Jess. So one of the mods untimed out Jess. I didn't mean to time him out for 600 seconds. I meant to do it as a joke for like a few seconds. Can somebody figure out how to unban Jess? Thank you, Chris. I assumed they were going to cycle into a cycle, but they didn't. After today, I will take it if that's what we get here. Well, if they do, then we kill it. That was the plan. We wanted to make them do that. That's better than like you peeing all over your carpet. We're going to get a screen cap of that. Chris, dude, thank you for the gift subs. Not the hero we deserve, but the hero we... yeah, yeah. Michael, thank you for the gift sub. We did it, boys and girls. We did it. Thank you all very much. Betsy, thank you for the gift sub. Andy, thank you for the gift sub. The Ancient One, thank you for the gift sub. What are you guys doing? Rachel, thank you for the gift subs. Holy crap. That's a lot of gift subs. I didn't quite see all of them there. Okay, so we had Hero J with 5, Rachel with 5, Andy with 10, the Ancient One with 5, Michael with 1, 2, then Orcish Artillery with frickin' 10. Techno Shaman with 100 bits. Simwife with 100 bits. Y'all being degenerate right now. We're Mythic 1180. And we out of here. Done. So, the trick is, we did all of that and can now use the extra gems and still buy something. I don't care about the Mythic Invitational Qualifier. Let's play a standard tournament or a non-limited tournament. I don't care about that. Dragon Sauce, thank you for the bits. Hey there, thank you for the bits. They all get... The Mythic Invitational stuff is nothing I'm interested in, Prem. It's okay for you to be interested in it, but I have zero interest in it. Oh, that was satisfying. That was good. That was very good. We just crossed the threshold. I'm happy. I don't want to qualify for the Mythic stuff. I've done that once. It made me very unhappy. I will not be doing that again. Cool. I'm not interested in playing it. We have achieved victory. Let us enjoy that victory. Let us enjoy that victory. We ended up at 1180. Unglued. Zombob, thank you for the bets. Go enjoy it, Prim. I have zero interest in playing Sealed on Arena. And it's not high level. That's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about stuff that makes me happy. I just streamed for 10.5 hours. I set a goal for myself that I was not convinced I could make, and I just did it. We are good to go. The sub count auto updates after all of this is done. It's currently saying 553 on my thing. We spent $0, and the amount of time we spent grinding standard and historic to be able to pay for this was 0. This was only draft. We logged in with 3 free drafts that they gave everybody, and we turned that into Mythic. And I've long said that like the way to get to Mythic is play skill and play time. There's a lot of time and a lot of skill. I want to at least let all the alerts go off. You guys just dropped like a bazillion gift subs on me. I want to make sure you get them. I am going to call the recording though. So YouTube, thanks for being with me on this journey. I'd like to say a special thank you to my patrons. Thank you for supporting the content that we're doing here on YouTube. The idea of Draft Hero kind of started as this idea of something that I wanted to produce for YouTube, and knowing that I had people that would support it and people that would watch it is kind of what led me to start on this journey. So thank you very much. If you're not a patron and would like to become one, there's a link below to my Patreon, and you can support there and enjoy some rewards. Thank you all very much.